Good morning, it's Dathan and Jen with TAT POV, and today we are at JOLO Vineyards for their pickup party. So we'll take you inside. Now technically we're not members yet. We will probably join soon, but we came with some friends and we've been to these before with other friends. So it's nice to be back again. And I think we're gonna be sitting right here. See, the Pilot Fog is, I think, their new release here. So we're interested in trying this one. Or you could get the big magnum of Pilot Fog signed by J.W. Ray. So I think since we have some time, I'll give you at home a quick little tour of the outside of JOLO, if I can. So the tasting room is in there with the restaurant. I was gonna come over here to show you some of the outdoor seating. So you got the wine club tent here. Only special members could go in here. You can come around here. Usually when we sit outside, we're usually seated out over here. They kind of rearranged this a little from last time. But this will completely get filled up a little later today. And where I just came from is right up over there. That's the little pavilion, outdoor pavilion. And so we'll start heading back over there. I like this over here. They got a little pond here. Okay, so it's easier just to get a plate and then come back to the table and show you what we got. So we got a roll. We got some mixed greens, some green beans, some mashed potatoes, and coq au vin. Looks good, so we'll give it a try. So since we're still kind of in summer, we decided to go with the Golden Hollows white wine. I forgot what this is a blend of. I think it's Chardonnay, Viognier, Pinot Gris. If you haven't had this, it's a pretty good one. Yeah. Jen likes it too. You can ride his bike, dog.
This is a combination of 3 different grapes. It's Chardonnay. And there's a little bit of Viognier in here too. Viognier! And there's a little Pinot Gris. So, harvested them all the same day. Take all the berries off of the stem, so we don't do any whole cluster pressing when they're whites. So we go through the extra labor and use an extra machine and take an extra 3-4 hours in the process of the day to take the stems off. A lot of people do whole cluster pressing. It's easy, it's lazy, they have a lot of theories behind it, but when you're harvesting white grapes, you're getting them earlier in the season, so the stems themselves are not super ripe. So after a 2-year hiatus, it's back. So this is the most award-winning wine on the East Coast, bar none. You can have attorneys call my attorneys and we'll go through the list. Yeah? So this has won 3 Jefferson Cups back-to-back, never done in Jefferson Cup history. Best Native American wine in 5 different competitions. Platinum medals, 97 points in California. Best in show here at the Chicken Classic Fair. So, true story. So, it goes on and on. So this is made with what grape? Cynthiana, very good. Cynthiana, so where is Cynthiana from? Cynthiana grape from? Virginia, very good. So It's in Virginia. It's called the Norton grape. So I used to think it was two different grapes with DNA testing. They realized that Cynthiano and Norton are the same, kind of like Syrah and Shiraz or Primitivo and Zinfandel. So I can go on with that list. But anyway, 2 years we didn't have it because of the frost. So we had none in 20 and none in 21. And the little bit I had in 21, I made Pilot Shadow, and that got 97 points at Best of Show at the Sante magazine competition, and won Best of Show here at the Chicken Classic last year. So it's crazy. So Del wine here. So all my other wines are blends. Therefore, I have 3 wines this year that are not blends. What are the 3 non-blends? My single variety. Oh, I'm lying to you. I have 4.
Hey.
What are my 4 single varietals? Cabernet Sauvignon. Well done. Who's drinking that? That's so delicious, isn't it?
Yes.
Cabernet Sauvignon. Crimson Creek. Actually, that's made with a Chamberson grape. Well, that's not out anymore. It's retired. So we get this. And then for the first time ever, my Beach Bubbles is a single varietal, 100% Chardonnay. It's Beach Bubbles. So anyway, has anybody had this yet? It's unbelievable, right? It's unbelievable. So super vibrancy and acid. You have a beautiful. Because guys, size matters. You with me?
All right, so as you can see, we left JOLO and we decided to come over to Round Peak today and try some wine here before heading to a couple interviews later in the day. Today's actually Round Peak's camp out. We didn't get our tickets for it this year. Well, Jen went last year. I unfortunately had to come out with her and then get called into work and leave her behind. And she wasn't too keen on that, but work back in this year. I would have been able to do it, but we didn't coordinate properly. But the weather, I just heard thunder right before we walked up here. So let's go in and check out the wines here at Round Peak. All right, so here at Round Peak, we got a wine flight that consists of the Fiddler's Red, 2019 Merlot, the 2014 Nebbiolo, 2019 Petit Verdot, and we decided to get a couple specialty wines that are $2 extra. We got the 2006 Indulgent Port and the 2014 Indulgent Bourbon Port. So we'll try those and let you know about them. And we got some crackers too. Yum, 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 crackers. Also like the view out here at Round Peak. Like I said, they have their camping event tonight. So you could camp on the other side of these vines here. I like places like back down in here. They have like a 19-hole frisbee golf, which is real nice. And you see right out here they do s'mores at night. I think later on they'll have a band. One of the first times we stayed here, we actually camped out right over in this area. And the one thing you learn is don't put your tent on a hill, because that night we kept rolling down the hill. Yes, I know it's stupid. We probably should have thought of it. But the next time we did not camp on a hill. You can come out over here as well. A lot of people camp just right out in this area. We met some friends here last year when I said I had to leave. So I kept Jen for about 20 minutes. We set up and then I had to leave. So that was fun. And we're over here drinking. You see there's already one tent set up right at the entrance. So earlier when I said that we didn't do the camp out, I'm glad we didn't, because look at, this is, we're covered right now, but you can see how bad the weather is right now over here. So you got a couple tents over there. Like I said, we're covered here, but I'm still getting sprayed with the water. You You can barely even see the vineyard anymore up on the top of the hill. This will also show you how hard the rain's coming down. Look at it coming off of here. Hey, look at this. This is like flooding here. All right, so now we get hit with this. We just finished our interview with Castillo Barone, and we're trying to head off to Christian Hall, but apparently we can't. Now this guy over here in the yellow is putting up caution tape, so I don't know if a car went off, but they need to let us know we need to turn around or they need to move. They can't just block our way. There's one car sitting way back there.
They're supposed to stay back. Just to be it's too dangerous.
Okay, time to eat some seafood at, what's this called?
Oh,
Pirates Landing. We've been here once before. It's kind of one of those, what would you call this? Kitchen? It's a kitchen restaurant?
It's novelty.
A novelty place, seafood here in Elkin. Been here once before. I think we got like a seafood platter. So we'll see what they have today. Push, pull, pull. Go in. Like here's Captain Jack Sparrow to meet us. And here he is again. Captain Jack Sparrow.
Oh my God.
It's bad. So I'm looking forward to that. I just told myself that anything else I want to do.
Skull and crossbones. All right, here is the Calico Jack. It's fish, shrimp, shrimp, fish, and oysters with the potato, coleslaw, and dipping stuff. And Jen got the fish sandwich, fish chips sandwich. Hush puppies. Jen likes hush puppies.